the only type of like negative assumption I'd get, like, oh, you can rap pretty well for a gay guy or a guy in the queer community. And, you know, because there's generally just a lot of stigma around, you know, gay people in hip-hop.
Wake up! See the sky, see the clouds amongst the sun. See the day for everything it could be. Stop treading on that snooze button, run.
I'm Pandaraps. I'm a rapper, a very poor producer, and an alright musician. I started making music when I was around like 17 or so. A couple of my buddies just like to beatbox, and we kind of did it as a party trick. My buddies kept on beating me, so I really worked hard at it so I can impress people at the party at the time. After that, I started writing more, and it wasn't until I was like 24 or 25 when I like really got into it.
Damn, I'm so lonely. I wish I knew how to be fine all by myself. Damn, I'm so lonely. I wish I didn't need to be around anyone else.
I don't think I have like any one track that I'm most proud of at the moment. There are some that I think capture the voice in my head better than others, but I've gotten positive feedback on one of my songs, Pretty Boy, a decent amount, because I feel people liked the hook on that one because it spoke a lot to people who were in like the non-binary community at the time, and there's not really a lot of love songs out there for that community. So for that one, I've received a lot of people saying nice things, and I'm glad that it resonated with them. It feels good, honestly, to be able to give representation to spaces that usually don't have it, and also it feels good that people just like music in general. I'm genuinely shocked and surprised when anyone does, so thanks to those people.
More music instead of alternating steps. Probably should have talked more to people I thought were interesting as heck. Probably should have gotten closer to my moms after Pop's drawn out death. I wish the best, I wish that and all the rest.
None of my family is really that musical. I don't really come from that musical of a background. My dad really liked music, and he had a deep appreciation for it, for sure. My mom, not so much. My dad, though, would come back like playing lots of Sinatra and the Carpenters and like odd old like Spanish records, just playing them way too loudly because he was super old and you couldn't hear very well. I mean, I've always loved music. You know, I definitely have like a strong relationship with music, and it's helped me out through like a lot of things. Like when my dad passed away when I was younger, all I used to listen to was like just like this playlist of like 8 or 9 really sad songs that would kind of just help get me through that time, you know. And just knowing that there are other people who do feel that way, and that you're not really, you know, alone in that, like whatever dark place you're in at the time.
Common conundrum of man. Good people question if there is one, while bad assume good. Disregard the tally victims. Think it's pretty hard living knowing father was a ladder. What if my blood goes splatter? Not matter.
When I think about music as therapy, I like to say it's like a really good release. Just being able to let out those thoughts that I wouldn't do in everyday life. Just being able to write my way through things that I wouldn't be able to think my way through or talk my way through. It's just another way, I guess, to express those feelings.
Well, I guess I'll never know.
I think I'm constantly overthinking things, like just all the time. Right now I'm overthinking things as we're speaking. I know, I just tend to let my head get in the way sometimes of just everything. So I'm trying to not do that as much. I guess overthinking shown in me just being generally socially awkward. And also a lot in my music, I tend to just jump back and forth between whether or not a take is right or whether or not you know, a melody's right, and trying to figure out what words fit best, I guess.
Hello! Welcome. Welcome, please. Welcome. Remain seated. Welcome.
I get
Stay calm.
my inspiration from kind of everything around me, the environment that I'm in at the moment, or the people I'm with. I usually rap about, I guess, whatever intrigues me at the moment. I mean, I usually end up doing something super serious or a lot more on the lighthearted side of things. So I either go really dark or really humorous, because those are my kind of two default modes. I tend to use humor in my music because I think the world's already like a really, really dark place, and I'd like to be able to kind of laugh at it at times, you know, so it's easier for me to like yell ironically that I'm very lonely rather than talking about that from the heart sometimes.
To be fine all by myself. Damn, I'm so lonely. I wish I didn't need to be around anyone else. I'm in a swan on a lake, thinking duck would be great. To be all alone in a boat made for lovebirds. I'll just pedal myself, I don't need anyone else. I think I'm fine just drowning in my dumb words. The sunburn on my skin, my melanin don't mean shit, cause I'm yellow in a two-color rum world. It's all binary code, 1010. I'm screaming maybe till computer errors
I think now I'm able to go more on both of those extremes of humor and darkness, and find that middle ground a little easier, but I still think the best is yet to come.
I didn't need to be around anyone else.